So I don't usually film talking to camera by myself. I know I've done a few videos on Lauren's channel, but Lauren is usually sitting behind the camera, so I sort of still feel like I'm talking to someone who's actually there. Or when we're in the van and we're vlogging, like Lauren's always with me, or I don't know, it feels a little different. So this is new for me. But I've had this idea for a while, and now it's time to do it. Because today, right now, I am going to buy an engagement ring for Lauren. She knows what ring she's getting. We have tried it on in person, in fact. We went on a little weekend getaway to Newcastle, and there's a jeweler up in Newcastle who Lauren had found online that she really liked the look of some of their rings. And we were going up mostly to actually look at this wedding band that we both liked. And we did look at that, and we still like it, and we're also gonna get that at the same time. But while we were there, they had these really little, they call them like their tiny diamond range. So very small solitaire diamond rings. And Lauren tried one of them on, and it was just great. Like it just, Lauren has said multiple times while we've been looking at rings that she's seen me try things on in the shape that I like, and just every time she sees it, she's like, yes, that's such a yes for you. And when Lauren put this tiny cushion diamond ring on, that's how I felt. I was like, yes, that's the one. That's the one I want to put on your finger. This is actually not a coincidence. It's a Saturday, Lauren has netball, so she's gone down to play netball and spend the afternoon with her family, which I normally would have gone and joined her for, but I got a cold, so I'm staying at home, which just so happens to mean that I can actually do this. I have the website up and ready, and I'm gonna purchase some rings. So this is the ring I'm getting for Lauren. It's very small and dainty, and it just looks great on her, and really great next to the wedding bands that we've picked. And this is the wedding band. That's it. That's the card. We're ready. Addendum to step 1. Not sure where to order it to, because I don't want Lauren to know when it has like arrived at our house. So maybe I'll order it to like a friend's house. I don't know. It's done. I did it. I pressed the big button. Lauren's gonna know that I've done it because the money for the wedding bands has come out of our shared account anyway, but... So hopefully the engagement ring should be ready in about 4 weeks. The wedding bands can take up to 8 weeks, but obviously that's okay because I need the engagement ring first. As expected, I have already received a message from Lauren with a screenshot of the amount of money that I took out of our bank. It's all happening. I kind of wish I could ask for ideas, but by the time that you see this, it will have already happened. I want a record of the proposal. And I know Lauren does too. I want to have a video of it or photos of it and audio so we can remember it. I'm gonna try and film this journey of me planning a proposal and where it's going to be and how it's going to happen, and hopefully without Lauren knowing. Hence the secrecy of she's hopefully never going to know until she knows. The next step is where and when to propose. Lauren stayed at her family's house overnight, which meant when I woke up this morning with an idea, a proposal idea, I could test it out because she is not here. This is a container that I have that is usually chockers full of paper planes, because you probably know if you've watched some of our other relationship videos that Lauren and I write paper planes to each other with like little messages on them. And anyway, we've been doing that for 4 years. And so I had this idea this morning, literally as soon as I woke up, which was, what if I made a message out of the planes? This is my first attempt Oh my god, I'm so excited about it. I think it's too big. I think I will need to make it fit smaller because this is really wide. This is like taking up the whole space of the bed. And I want to blue tack all of them like onto a board so that I can take the board somewhere. And I'm particularly excited about the question mark because this plane is the one Lauren gave me when she first asked me out on a date. So this little tail says, "Will you go on a date with me?" Which I think is very cute because now I'm asking a really big question. 3 days ago, I got an email from the jewelry place where we bought our rings from to say that Lauren's engagement ring was ready, which is very exciting. And I sent them a different postal address to our house so that Lauren doesn't know when the ring arrives. And then they posted it the same day, and then it arrived at our local post office the very next day. So it's all happening very quickly now. The ring is at the post office, and I'm gonna go and pick it up tomorrow, somehow, without Lauren knowing that that's what I'm doing. I haven't been able to video anything for a couple of days since I got that email because Lauren is working from home and I get home in the evening and she's already here. But tonight I've gotten home and Lauren has gone out with some friends for dinner. So I'm home alone, which means I can finally film a little update. It also means I can probably do a little bit more of my proposal planning, which is coming along nicely. I think I'm nailing down on an idea, but we'll see. Good morning. I had planned to go to the post office on Saturday morning, but there were two problems. The main problem was that the post office is no longer open on Saturday mornings, which I didn't know. The second problem is so silly. I went to leave in the morning. The van was in front of my car and I can't reverse the van out of the hill of the driveway. I'm too scared to do it. So mission was aborted. Hopefully Lauren was none the wiser. And now it is Wednesday morning. I've said that I'm going to the gym. She's not expecting me back until a bit closer to 10, which is great. So I've gotten here just as the post office is opening. I'm gonna go in and get the package and then hope to God that she doesn't try and look in my gym bag when I get home. Package received. It's giant. It's like as big as my head. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to open it now because I can't. I thought it was gonna be like a small box and then I could hide it in my bag, but this is obvious. Let's have a look. This feels like someone's playing a prank on me because it's like wrapped in the bag and then in that bag is the Kate and Cole bag and in that bag is a box that's also wrapped up. Okay, this is more the size I was expecting. That's about the shape of a ring box, don't you think? There it is. That's Lauren's ring. I'm so excited. I know we have seen it before when we saw it in person, but this is like, this one's Lauren's, you know? It's very pretty. I'm very excited. Okay, so now I need to figure out what to do with the large box because I don't want to just get rid of it. I might have to hide it somewhere in my car. And then all the other planning that's still to happen. This is a very important step in the process. I physically possess the ring. Lauren has left to go to the gym with her mum this afternoon, so I have about an hour. I'm planning on going down to the spot where I think I'm going to propose. And I'm gonna try and take Lauren's camera with me, or her GoPro, or maybe both, and suss out where I might be able to leave them, how that might work, how I can hide them. I'm just gonna go and have a look at it while Lauren's not here. So let's go. Fastest walk of my life. I am at the spot where I think I'm gonna do this thing. Behind me is where I think I wanna put a camera. That way is like the top of a hill. It hits the sun at this time of afternoon, and I think that's where I'm aiming for. So I've had an idea. Have the GoPro parked in this tree. This might work. And this is where the picnic blanket will be. And the last thing is, where do I hide the sign? I think my dad might have just given away that the ring is here. He asked me on the phone outside while I was having lunch next to Lauren. I don't know if she heard. Haven't been able to film for a while because Lauren's always around. I am at a friend's place dropping off some corkboards that I picked up today to pin the plane message on, taking them directly to a friend's house so I don't have to hide them at home because that would be very difficult. And I'm planning on coming here on the weekend to visit my friend to make the paper plane message board. Lots of things happening. I've booked off work. I'm about to book some of our activities for that day. It is exactly a week until the big day, which is I can't believe that it's happening so quickly. It seems like Lauren didn't hear my dad say anything over the phone, which was bloody fantastic because I was really worried for a second there, but I think I have convinced her that the ring has been delayed. She's thinking that it's going to arrive a little bit later, closer to when our wedding bands arrive. We were talking about both of our sort of, do you have proposal plans the other night? She actually said something of like, yeah, but when you have that day off next week, like you could have totally done it then. And I was like, well, I can't because I don't have the ring. I think what I'm going to do is edit a short version of this video to show Lauren at the picnic. So it'll start and she'll be like, oh, maybe this is a birthday video. And then she'll realize it's not. While that's happening, I can go and get the board and come back to the picnic rug. And hopefully that all works out. But it means that she'll probably be watching that on my phone. So I can't use my phone to record. So now I'm sort of stuck with that again. That's the current issue. Sneaking into Lauren's camera bag again. I am kidnapping Lauren's GoPro and just praying that she doesn't go looking for it for any reason over the next week. Today I made the message board. Went to a friend's house who is fantastically helping me organize a lot of the stuff that I need for Thursday. Thank you, friend. I pinned the planes into place across 2 corkboards and they've got a little art easel that they stack on. So my friend is gonna like plant the corkboards and the art easel at the spot so that I can retrieve them on the day. She's also responsible for putting down the GoPro camera, which I had to show her how to use and tell her where to put it, and like 4 days to go. I'm actually so excited that it's almost here because it's been such a pain trying to keep everything from Lauren. She's on it. But it's almost here. It's almost time. I think I know what I'm gonna say. I know how I want it to be, how I want it to look. I'm sure something will go wrong, but that's okay because that's life. I'm just excited. I think I said the word excited like 17,000 times in this video, but I'm excited. We've been talking about it for so long and now it's finally like about to happen, and I think I have managed to keep Lauren in the dark. So there will be some surprise to it. I just want to see what she says, what her face says when she realizes what's happening. I mean, I do want to see what she says in response to the question as well, but I'm fairly certain I know the answer. This is the last day. It is all happening tomorrow. I am sitting in the car park of a shopping centre on my way home. I have just grabbed a few things for the picnic tomorrow for us to eat because there will actually be a picnic at the picnic. Everything's in place, I think. I've gone over the plan a few times with various friends to just cement it in my brain. And all the train ride home today, I've started feeling nervous for the first time. I think because I was like wanting something to do, but everything's kind of done and now I just have to wait. I'm really happy with the video, the short version of the video that I've made for Lauren. I think it's going to be very cute, very exciting, and the song is great. I don't know, it's a special song for us, and I just hope everything goes the way that I imagined it going, or as close as possible to that, which mostly involves it not raining. I hope you still have your fingers crossed for me, please. Alright. Last chance to tell you how excited I am. I'm still excited. So excited now that it's nervousness, but excited. And I will be filming all day tomorrow because we are vlogging the activities for Lauren's birthday. So that's the ruse, and hopefully everything goes to plan. Yeah. And next time I'm sitting in this car park, I'll be engaged. praying that it doesn't rain on Thursday because it might. And that would ruin all my plans. Keep your everything crossed.